It's back to our spotlight on Park Ji-sung. In July 2005, Park was at the forefront of world football as he joined one of the leading clubs, Manchester United. As he penned his signature on the contract, he became the highest profile Asian footballer to don the famous red shirt.
The most important thing was that I wasn't going directly from Asia to Manchester. I was already playing in Europe with PSV Eindhoven. I played in the UEFA Champions League and we had a very good team at the time. The Dutch league may not be known as one of the bigger leagues, but there is still a high level of play and I was with one of the better clubs. I also felt that I had to do well so other clubs would show interest in me. I performed well for PSV and this made the other teams take notice of my performances. So I was lucky enough to get a chance to play at Manchester United.
Opportunity aside, the obstacles were aplenty for Park as he embarked on the latest chapter of his footballing career. Yet, despite the hurdles, Park adopted a positive attitude.
Every day I'm training with a lot of top-level players and we play matches together. So I'm learning a lot with other younger players in the team. And the trainers in the club are also dedicated in developing your strengths and raising the level of performance. For me, there's a lot that you can learn from playing in England as you're playing against some of the best players in the world. You need to keep an open mind and set high standards so that you'll improve and become better at your own game.
Adopting a humble persona, Park often believed in the desire to aim for the next level. And his hard work hasn't gone unnoticed.
I think that what Ji-sung does provide for us is his movement and appreciation of space. And there's very few players, to my experience, in the game at present who can create space the way he does. And for this season again, he's been outstanding in that respect.
He's a very good guy and a very good player. He's very intelligent. He has the best movement I see in the pitch, and he helped me a lot as well to have a good sleep because it's not easy. And Ji-sung Park is a fantastic guy. He's my neighbor as well, and every day I'm with him, and I'm happy to play with Ji-sung Park.
Even his sporting opponents have the highest regard for the Korean.
Park Ji-sung is one of the shining stars of Man United. I think he doesn't get the accolades he deserves because he's very quiet and very personal person, but his performance as of late has obviously shown that Alex Ferguson regards him as such an outstanding player, and it's definitely someone that I respect as a person, obviously a footballer. So for Asian football, they should be proud to have a jewel in the crown in someone like him.
One other manager who witnessed Park during his formative years is current head coach of the Socceroos, Pim Verbeek. Pim was assistant to Ho Si-dink during the 2002 World Cup finals and led Korea Republic to a third-place finish at the Asian Cup in 2007 as head coach.
Park Ji-sung is a strange player, people think, because you never know what position is his best position. But for a team, he's an absolutely fantastic player. His energy, his tactical ability to find the spaces, to go over the top on the right moment, to create chances for other players, and he's running for two. He's never complaining, he's working always for 19 or 120 minutes, and he's very difficult to play against. And what I really appreciate about him is that he's still the same like in 2001. He didn't change at all. Okay, he's a big name and a big player, but he's still the same Park Ji-sung as I know from 8 years ago, and I think that's more fantastic.
It's a rigorous life at the top flight of football. So far, Park has proved he's more than capable of matching the very best in the game. So what's the secret behind his success?
I think in order to play in Europe, the most important thing is to be able to perform. But even though some players can perform well, they've found it difficult to play at their best in Europe. This can be due to a lot of factors, but the major aspects such as the cultural and mental adjustment needs to be made. Many players have failed to play well because of this. So to do well in Europe, your performance has to be consistently good. And more importantly, you have to adapt to the environment and having mental toughness on the pitch.
In December 2008, Park returned to Japan with Manchester United and featured in their historic success at the FIFA Club World Cup. They were the first English side to win the competition. For Park, he's the first Asian to collect the winner's medal.
I want to play at Manchester United for a long time. The staff, the players and the coaches have always been kind and they treat me as part of a huge family. I've learned so much here. Now I just want to win more trophies.
In October 2008, Park was named the captain for his country, an honour he modestly obliged.
It's a great honour for me to be given this role. However, I think I'm just another member of the team. We're all working towards bringing glory to our country, and at the moment we're in a good position to qualify for the World Cup next year. So overall, this is a huge honour, but I don't feel any pressure being the captain.
He grew up from humble beginnings and had the courage to follow his dream. He forged his path to rise above obstacles. An ultimate team player. Park is also a leading ambassador, not just for Asian football, but for Korean sports as well. Later this month, he could create further history by becoming the first Asian player to feature in a UEFA Champions League final. While he continues to scale new heights, there's little doubt the next chapter of his life he pens will be just as inspiring.